Hey, Grumps here. Do you remember times where nobody wanted to use Lone Star and it was really shit? Well, those are not those times. So, enjoy the Lone Star build and hope you will like it. Hey, what's up? Grumps here. Like I mentioned before, we are having a Lone Star build right now. What I'm talking about is 6-piece classified Lone Star from the global event, which just took place like a couple of days ago. And yeah, Lone Star is pretty good right now. What I did to my Lone Star, and let's take a look at it, is I spec'd a little bit more to stamina actually. So I have 2 pieces spec'd into stamina, which gives you more health pool, which essentially should give you a little bit more bullets you can take before people will just, drop the change on the floor and you will have to look for it and shit. But yeah, so I put 2 pieces to stamina. I put 2 pieces to firearms, which should give me this nice balance between stamina and electronics, and stamina and firearms, and 1 piece to electronics because of reasons which I'm gonna mention probably right now. The reasons why I have 4K electronics is purely adept talent. I had the luck for getting the determined on the last spot. That talent was actually buffed a lot, so right now I think it's one of the most essential talents. It gives you both cooldowns for your skills and cooldowns for your signature move. I have Adept, which gives me a little bit more crit chance, and Responsive, because still I believe that this is one of the best talents, since it's multiplicative still. Black Market Sausage with Deadly, Responsive, Unforgiving. That's just for a backup. I barely use that weapon. My sidearm, not important. I don't even use that. So let's take a look at the 6-piece. So like I said, like I mentioned earlier, I have stamina on my chest piece, skill, haste, and health. I miss ammo, but can't get everything. My backpack is rolled to electronics with health and burn resistance. My mask is rolled to firearms with crit chance and burn resistance. My gloves are rolled to assault, crit chance, crit damage, and firearms. The reason why I don't have skill haste is mostly determined. Knee pads are health plus stamina, burn resistance, blind, and I miss shock over here. So I'm very, very shockable person. I have a Lone Star with crit chance. The reason why I spec a little bit to crit chance is mostly because I want to keep that decent base crit chance around 20%, which gives me this initial burst of damage, even though I don't have my Adept stacks. And only with 2 Adept stacks, I have like 36% crit chance. You see, my electronics are rather poor, but as you will probably notice in the gameplay, I have my cooldowns pretty often. That's mostly because of the determined. And the reason why I'm specking something more into stamina, and I could go like 9k firearms, but the reason behind is that the mini tackling from 6-piece Lone Star, which basically gives you a Berserker mode for for a full mag, it gives you like 20% increased fire rate and 20% increased damage, which if I combine with responsive and a couple of adept stacks, I'm basically at the same level of damage as if you had 9k firearms. But the difference between me and that 9k firearms builds is I have a little bit more stamina, which doesn't necessarily gonna make you tankier. Don't get me wrong, stamina is still shit. It should be completely reworked, but it will give you at least this couple of bullets, or maybe, I don't know, one more grenade you can eat before you will go to the down state. That, as we all know, down state is the state where you cannot heal yourself. If it comes to the abilities, I'm running Overheal with Shock Turret. Ooh, Shock Turret, yes. I think Shock Turrets are coming back. They are very annoying, and yeah, I'm going to that side. Talents for solo gameplay, I prefer on the move, precision, fear tactics, and critical save. When I'm playing in a group, I'm using most likely battle buddy, combat medic, critical save, and probably fear tactics, on the move, or precision. The reason behind why I don't use triage is they actually fixed triage. So if you shoot your healing on the floor, you can only get one cooldown or one chunk back from triage. So before it was like when every person go to your healing and they had vigorous chest or whatever, or you should overheal, they could heal from that. You could get triage from that. Right now, the triage can be procced only once. So yeah, that's why I'm staying away from triage on my DPS builds. And that's pretty much it. Experiment, enjoy. I think that's a nice, fundament for building something different. If you're feeling like you don't need that stamina, go full firearms. You will see some nice damage, and have fun. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Thanks for support on the Twitch channel. Thanks for being here and spending your time with me. If you have any questions, catch me live on Twitch. If you fancy, just drop me a subscribe right below, and see you next time. Bye.
Get out there. Hostiles have just taken the lead. Charlie's ours.
Tactical boosts are available in 1 minute.
We've gone ahead. Hostiles now control Bravo. Charlie's neutral. Charlie's been captured.
Seconds until tactical boosts can be enabled. Tactical boosts can now be enabled.
Points multiplier is confirmed active. Now control Bravo. Points for kills is now active. Charlie's now neutral. Bravo's gone neutral. 50% on the upload. Hostiles have taken Charlie. Bravo's now neutral. Taking Bravo.
Point multiplier has become available.
Bravo's gone neutral.
Alert. Detecting hostiles.
Buddy's phone is engaged. Points multiplier has been activated.
Now available. Points for kills.
Bravo's confirmed neutral. We have Bravo. This is a serious beatdown. Charlie's gone neutral. Hold them off for 5 more minutes.